Chinooks that came in the winter, or they still do, of course, come in the winter and take the snow away. And it's a fundamental part of the ranching industry here, and it was one of the things that started it up. And I love this quote because it's by Fred Ings, who started the Midway Ranch, where the Lauries carried on. His daughter carried on, and the family, of course, they're into their 5th generation there now with still ranching. He was a brilliant writer, and he wrote a wonderful book called Before the Fences. And this is a quote from that, where he talks about waiting for the Chinook. He says, "When we are held fast in the grip of sub-zero cold and drifts of snow cover our range, we anxiously watch the sky for signs of that blessed Chinook. That warm, sweet wind, an arch across the sky marks its approach. The clouds appear to roll back like a curtain. When we have become disheartened with this mock promise of relief, when we watch our cattle growing weaker and food stock shrinking, and when our patience and endurance are at an end, maybe we curse the country and the climate and the cold. Then it comes, generally at night, when we have lost hope as the arch has formed and faded away. It strikes, and sometimes the house trembles with the shock. The wind whistles about the eaves, it screams, it roars, blowing with the velocity. The water drips from the roof, ice creaks in the lake and river. Both man and beast rejoice, the Chinook has come. Then follow the days of spring-like mildness. The sun shines and the rivers flow. Alberta has again redeemed herself." I think we've all felt that, waiting for a Chinook. So I sort of, one of the reasons that I wanted to do this book was because you'll probably, quite a few will recognize this. It's the statue of George Emerson in the Rotary Park in High River. They've called him the father of the rancher, and it was taken by a good friend of mine, Walter Danlock, who's a professional photographer as well. But I wanted to tell the stories of people who you read a lot about the big ranches, the Bayou and the Cochrane and the Walrond and the Oxley, all the big ones that came in here and really only lasted maybe 20 years. I wanted to tell the stories of what I call a motley collection of dreamers and schemers and visionaries and optimists and just plain folk looking for a better life. And I wanted to find ranches where I could start at the beginning and where they were still in business, still part of our successful ranching industry that's such a fundamental part of this part of our country. And that was sort of my focus with this book, and that's one of the reasons why I picked the ones I did.